My name is Beth Kiefer and I'm working on the Power Wheelchair project.
My name is Devin Hamilton and I'm working on the Power Wheelchair project.
It was Devin's idea. From his experience of using power chairs, he kind of went through all the problems that he had seen in wheelchairs. And he's really excited about and glad that he's got this opportunity at the Innovation Center because he's been looking for the perfect chair for so long that finally he doesn't have to find it anymore, he can just build it. We did a week or so of research looking at wheelchair standards, what chairs are being developed now, what are the current models and types of wheelchairs out there, as well as some more in-depth specific things for steering systems, drive systems, seating systems, all that stuff. We had a couple concepts, try to choose which one we thought we could do in the certain time that we had, which ones would be the easiest to do, the materials that we had. Devin worked on the computer using SolidWorks to draw everything up in three-dimensional models. Something that we could actually start working on. We did a little bit of both, of building and designing simultaneously.
One of the most difficult parts about doing.
When we've got our design, what we worked on was using the rapid prototyper to make a mold out of ABS plastic, and then to fill that with molten wax and use that wax piece of the shape that we want and lay up fiberglass over that. But the heat of the wax was deforming the plastic and the wax was cracking, and we tried it 6 times for days on end. It was just taking way too much time. We tried to support it as best we could and it just wasn't working. So Devin and I thought about it for a little while and we thought, okay, well, we'll try something different. We then machined the shape that we wanted out of aluminum and fastened a couple pieces together, sanded it all up so it was real smooth, put some Bondo on it, so fill in all the cracks, and then we could lay up a piece of fiberglass on that. And that actually has worked out pretty well. But I think now we've got a pretty good process that we can just start doing production of these parts. Devin and I, we've been working together almost since freshman year. This is probably the most intensive project that we've worked together with. And we know each other's work styles pretty well. Devin really likes to do it all at once. He's got his mind locked on one thing and he really wants to get it done. He's really determined. He's really excited about what he's doing. I get excited too. We both have the same goal. We know what needs to be done. So if Devin needs help with something, I say, sure, I'll help you out with that. If I need help with something, he says, yeah, well, here's how you do this. So it's a lot of back and forth. We both have different things that we could do.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Not only is this project about the wheelchair, there has been all these little things of innovation just for Devin. We made a keyboard stand so he could use the keyboard with his elbow. We made a door modification so he can get in and out of the labs quicker. We've set up his computer so he can work quicker and faster.
I think with the situations he's dealing with, he has to work extra hard to find a method of like the sanding or whatever where we would just plain do it. He has to find some way to compensate. And I think that's been tremendous watching him do that. And his persistence has been very inspiring to me. And when I first started on this project, I was thinking, what am I getting into? Because I've never done something like this before. And then I was telling Devin, I said, you've got to be patient with me so I understand you. He says, you're trainable. I said, I haven't been working in a machine shop in over 20 years since I was a student. He says, I'll teach you how. And with that kind of inspiration, that kind of an intent, I said, got to do this. And the more I've got into it, the more I've really, really enjoyed working with them.
If I can be working on something well, best to do something else. We can get more done quicker.
I just want to say I knew he was going to say, because I can. I knew he was going to say that.
He has the determination to do it. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm beginning to learn my limits with helping him. And so it's such a learning experience in general. Most people would shy away and say, oh, I can't work with someone who's got problems like that. And I'm finding they're everyday people. They just work with these problems plus moving on through the day. So they've got a double challenge they're dealing with, and that should be respected.
We've done a lot of learning and a lot of extra fabrication to get this stuff done, but at the end of the day, we'll have something that we're really proud of. You know, taking the time to do it over again and do it the right way is going to make it all that much better.